Hi everyone, this is Victoria Fashen and welcome back to my channel. Uh, I just, I'm very happy to be here again, and I missed all of you guys, and I just want to start off by apologizing, and I want to apologize to my subscribers because on the last video that I uploaded, well actually one of the last videos that I uploaded, I said I was just gonna take a break, I believe, and then come back. However, that was not the case. Life happened, and I am here to say now that Victoria Fashen, rebuilding, rebranding this channel. The reason why I'm saying that is because the person who I was with when I created this channel is no longer going to be a part of this new fresh start. One of the reasons why Victoria Fashen completely stopped. It was not supposed to be that way. However, it was a tumultuous relationship. I ended up developing CPTSD because of it, and that's one of the reasons why I stopped creating content. I am not going to go further details about what happened between that relationship. It's over, it's part of my past, and I want it to stay that way. Maybe I will discuss about it later on when I feel comfortable or when I feel it's right. I ended up developing anxiety, depression between the course of those 5 years, that gap, and the pandemic didn't help. I ended up gaining weight, which made me want to go into isolation because I worked really hard to lose a lot of the weight that I did, and I gained a lot of it back. But I am working on that. I also was diagnosed with PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. If that's something that you would like me to discuss about, more about health, just let me know. I also want to say that I'm now in a very wonderful place in my life. I ended up getting a dog. Her name is Ripley, and she is my baby. I love her. I love her so much. She's my everything. And I finally have a steady job. I finally have weekends off. I am able to do so much more projects, and I just feel life is so much better, and I wanted to come back to YouTube on a positive note. I did not want to come back with baggage. So that's why it's a brand new start for me. And I hope I could progress and for you to see my growth and interact and build a community. There's something I want to discuss about, and that is about Vice. In 2017, I was asked to appear in a episode on Viceland, and it was called Balls Deep. And I appeared on this episode, and it was supposed to be about my life, how I got involved into the subculture. However, I did not, when I saw the episode, I did not like the narrative of my life. Also, again, I just don't like to be reminded of certain things in my past, because it was a very traumatic time in my life. So that's another thing, but that is another reason why I just, when I saw the episode, I did not like it. I also lost my job around that time, so it was I didn't feel like myself, and I didn't feel like I gave them like the best version of myself. So that's why I just did not. I uploaded a video discussing that I appeared on it, but it never But again, as soon as I saw the episode, I just didn't really promote it as much when the episode was released in Viceland. Years later, when during the pandemic, that episode was everywhere. It was like my worst nightmare, and it was very unbearable for me to see and hear people talk about it online, because I just did not like the narrative that was on that episode. I can't really speak actually, I don't remember what I'm not supposed to discuss about the episode, but I will say one of the things that I disliked about it was they didn't mention that the music that I was into. Two, I just felt like they were looking at my life like a surface level, and I just cared about makeup, and I cared about the way I look and the way I dress, which, don't get me wrong, I do. I am not going to say I don't, because I very clearly do. But there's more to me than just superficial values. And number 3, I want to make this clear that I am not a chola. I am not a chola goth. I don't label myself that way. I don't even like labeling myself a goth anymore, because, well, at least back then, in the old ways, when you were involved in the subculture, you would not claim you were a goth. It was, and I still hold that standard still. But I was never a chola. I was never into things and subjects and interests and hobbies that cholas are really into. I just happen to be a Latina who happens to be into goth music and has been involved in and out of the subculture for a very long time. And yeah, I mean, that's what I really wanted to make that clear and have that point across. So where is this channel heading to? So I'm still going to discuss about the gothic subculture, my opinions, my views. I am still going to feature interviews from bands. I also want to expand my network and interview DJs, artists, or anybody who's involved in the community. I really want to vlog as well, makeup tutorials, fashion, of course, but I just don't want it to be the main factor in my channel. And one and foremost, one of the positive aspects between this 5-year hiatus is I've actually been traveling a lot more, despite like not being too financially well. I still managed and was lucky to travel, and I've traveled to New York. I have traveled to El Salvador, Mexico City, and I cannot wait for future adventures. And that's what I'm really looking forward to, is especially my traveling videos, because traveling is a passion of mine. Oh, and of course I'm gonna be talking about music recommendations. But yeah, well, I hope you guys like this video. Thank you for watching it. I hope you like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.